get out of that hole.
I don't know how many Roman kids are running around there.
It's definitely cut.
That was smooth.
Wow.
Yeah, that is. That's a
mega.
nice one. Look at that. It don't get any better than that.
Tell you something, I think I found myself a new machine. Don't worry about the goldsmith on the roads anyway.
Well, you're in the UK, we've got a lovely field, we've got the sunshine. What's your goal?
I'd like to find some Romans myself.
Yeah, you come all the way to the UK. Romans is where it's at.
Definitely.
Some silver. It'll be good. Icing on the cake, but definitely Romans.
So we've got a wide range of detectors for you to choose from. Are there any preferences?
I'd like to try Manticore myself.
Okay.
So if that's possible.
We can do that. And what about you, Dave?
You know, I've been brand loyal for probably the last 10 years. I've been watching your videos the last couple of weeks, and definitely the Manticore seems really interesting to me. It seems really stable, and love the screen, so definitely want to give that a shot today.
Okay, I can probably do something there. Wait a minute. Paul? Any chance we can borrow your Manticore for a little while?
Got attached to it? Yeah, of course you can.
Bring it over then.
Bring it, yeah. There we go.
Nice.
All set up. Once you turn them on, that's it. He'll be away.
The first thing I really noticed about it is it's just as light as the machine I've been using.
It's an amazingly light machine. I've always thought of it
And
a little bit on the heavy
because
side.
my eyes are getting
Yeah,
old and getting bad,
same.
the screen is beautiful.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Once you get that
Yeah.
screen set up.
So what do you think their chances are of finding Roman today, Paul?
Wow. Just a couple of minutes. Just pick that up. It's a Roman pot, little Roman vessel top. Good. Very good. And
That
not
is
that-
really light.
It is light. It's a surprisingly light, isn't
Yeah.
it?
And then perhaps at the end we can get your thoughts on the Manticore. But first of all, what we got to do, Dave? Bury that
We
chocolate.
gotta bury some chocolate.
We
Definitely.
and say a prayer to the treasure gods. So we always do this in the UK before we start searching, don't we, Paul?
We do indeed.
You dig a hole before you actually go out into their field, and you bury a good sized portion of the chocolate. The Roman kids love this. All right, so the first thing you want to do is give them a nice healthy size. I'm gonna go halfers with them.
You're kidding.
Yeah, well, maybe not. I'm just gonna go with this much. Okay? What do you think?
Seriously?
Too much?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, I'm gonna go with this much, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure 4 pieces are good enough. I'm gonna break it up in 4 because I don't know how many Roman kids are running around there. Alright. You put the 4 pieces in. I say silent prayer.
Infinite Spirit, open a way for these guys to find Roman coins all through the day.
And that's it.
That's it, good.
Bury it. Now it's time to detect.
Let's go detecting then. Come on. Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Paul, get out of that hole. He's an animal, look. He's eating a chocolate.
Don't worry about the goldsmith on the roads anyway.
Okay, Sonya, so the first thing we have to do is a noise cancel. So it is this top right button. So just lift the coil up,
Okay.
press it once. That's all you have to do. Let's detect.
Oh, that was easy. Okay, let's go.
All this iron, that's low tone.
Okay. I'm shocked how light this is.
Yeah, it's well balanced, isn't it?
Okay, what's that? Is that it?
That's a mixed tone, so we're going to leave that.
Okay.
It's got the iron with it.
Yeah, I could hear that. I wasn't for sure. Same thing.
Yep, that's got a jumpy sound to it.
Seems like it really locks onto the target, so that's my first thing I want to check out.
Worth a scrape that
No, I
back.
noticed
Just
Gary was talking about that middle screen, how it trails
Yeah.
off, which means
Have a
that
look
it's not
there.
really a good target.
no, you've got that little smudge, so you can see a little dot just there
Yeah,
on the bar, but then it
Which-
just got that.
yeah. So
Yeah,
you're looking
alright.
for more of a solid dot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean the coin would just come up really Nice and round, right on the line.
Now, as far as sweep speed, I don't know what you guys have this set for, but pretty good speed here right now.
That's a really good speed, especially for the Minelabs. Everyone says slow and low. Personally, I swing faster than maybe a lot of people using Minelabs, but that's just my doing that for 30 odd years. That's just my preference.
The second thing I'll need to get, well, I'm usually a tone guy, so
Yeah.
but you know, obviously these tones are different than what I'm used to.
Yeah, you
So-
will get used to the tones. They are
Right.
slightly different.
So as soon as I find my first target,
You'll know when you just get a...
okay. But I got to tell you something right now. This screen is amazing. I'd be wearing my glasses right now,
You would.
and I don't have to here.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's amazing how they've got the screen such a nice size.
It doesn't seem really technical.
No.
Yeah. And then the other thing is
Let's
just
go back to that one just to check. That's worth a little go.
Yeah, it's
Dropping down a
I
bit.
see the dot, but
How's
it's,
the dot?
But it's in the middle, but it's
No,
on that
that's,
lower line.
that's definitely, just trying to film that one. That is worth investigating.
Okay, so sounds good. It's repeatable.
It's in the middle as well, it's in the middle of the line. I do a
It's
dig on
pretty
that
consistent.
one. There you go. Oh, it's in your hand. It'll be a bit of lead after all this. It was a very round coin-like ID, so.
There it is. It's a coin.
It's a coin?
I think so. Yeah.
There we go, look at that.
Holy mackerel. Right off
Roman
the bat.
coin, your first Roman coin. What have we walked? 20, 30 steps.
I'll tell you something. I think I found myself a new machine.
Yeah, you got a head, that's a nice coin. Well done, mate.
Hey.
5 minutes in with the Manticore.
In the pocket there.
Do you see that? That signal was just, it wasn't right high tone. The way Gary's got it set up is obviously got the sulky teenagers.
It was repeatable.
Yeah.
There a nice smooth sound to it.
The dot was
I like
right
the
on the
dot.
screen.
It was right on the screen. It was solid. Didn't drift or anything
No.
like that.
And it was telling you it was round,
All right.
you
now,
know. So there you go.
silver.
Excellent. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
First one.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good. And
See
it's
what-
got a nice circle.
See what I mean? There's no doubt about that one. It's just pure.
Yeah, let's do that up. Oh, it doesn't look. It's definitely cut.
That to me looks like part of a coin. So, should we call that a Roman?
We shall call that a Roman.
Okay.
Because it's definitely cut, but
Yeah. Part of a Roman coin. Let's go and try and find a whole one.
yeah, let's do that.
There's a second target. To me, based on what you guys are saying, I'm going to dig it anyways, but it's low 20s.
Hold them still. Just have a quick look at that.
I see a little bit of a tail drifting.
Yeah, little drawing down a bit, but
Yeah.
he's on the line. It's a nice tone. It's the digger.
But here, seems to be better. Just coming from this angle. I'm going to dig it anyways because
Definitely,
I want to
definitely.
know what junk sounds like too.
Yeah,
So,
definitely not iron.
So I'm just going to get a little bit off here.
Get it in the sun there.
Wow. Look at that. And that
Second
one,
signal.
again, it was a smooth sound.
Yeah.
The chart, it just,
Nice
I mean,
two-way.
look how small this thing is, because it was pretty deep too.
It was, yeah.
I mean, the field's been turned, but that's it. That was smooth.
Yeah.
So can you hear now you're getting a lot of good iron feedback there
Yes.
because you've got the sweet spot on your sweep speed. Oh. That sounds good.
Oh,
That
there
low
it
tone.
is. There it is.
What is it?
Is that a... Is that a fibula? Or not?
That is a that is a mean fibula, and that was on
It was on the surface.
Do you feel cheated? Do you feel cheated,
No,
Sonya?
you know what? I'm happy. I don't care how I get it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a
mega.
nice one.
That was on the surface. Oh,
What you got there?
It's a fibula.
Oh, mackerel.
it's a proper donkey choker.
Yeah. Laying right on top of the ground.
Look how heavy this thing is. I mean. Congratulations, lady.
Thank you.
Well,
I didn't even give him chocolate.
is that your only find?
I don't know.
I'm up to 3 already.
Whatever.
Let's have a little
Hey.
3 Romans already.
Do you know what? That's unusual for here, son. That
And look, it's got.
I love my brooches, and I found many, but all right, the spring's not there.
So what are your thoughts? You've been using it for what, 10 minutes now?
Yeah. I like it. I mean, it's
There.
gonna take a little getting used to.
Yep.
But it's easy.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
Yeah.
super complicated.
Towards me a bit. I did hear something there. There. No, okay. But that's the sulky teenager. Just tune your ears into that sound on these Roman sites. I find this machine quite addictive, actually. You know, when you
I
have
can
a
see why.
yeah, you know, I just oh,
Oh, that's perfect.
what have we got on the screen there?
Look at that. It don't get any better than that. There it is.
What do you think?
Finally.
Yeah,
Finally.
a Roman coin
Oh, yeah.
in amongst all that iron.
No, that's amazing. That is amazing. There you go.
Great job. Confident sound, and actually you can see the head and stuff on that, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well done. So guys, what did you think the Manticore? You've only had a few hours with it, but how did you feel?
I'm impressed. I enjoyed it. The weight of it, you know, the balance, just all around. I really did. I enjoyed it.
I got confidence to take this out in the field. I came all the way from the United States to England to detect. The last thing you want to do is change machines because of confidence. I can take this out right now for the rest of my trip.
And that sound is so addictive. What do you think, Gary?
Well, like you say, it is an addictive machine. How would I describe it? Well, if it was in human form, I'd say it was a cross between a Navy SEAL and a crackhead.